Oh, it's live. Oh man, when did that happen? Anyway, shout out to all my broke people for the very low cost of like, a comment, and a subscription. You can save the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, we got that Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 227. We got a color page on this one. Okay, and we got my man Sakuna actually getting four eyes. So it looks like he's getting closer to full power or something like that. Somebody told me he's at full power. I don't believe it. Um, but the guy said he needed 10 fingers, right? He only had nine. What you call him? My man Gojo kept that on him. So he said he used the head. He ate like a head to make up for that finger. Okay, maybe he's like close to full power. I don't think he's all the way there. Otherwise, he wouldn't, he wouldn't want all 10 fingers. You know what I'm saying? I think that the head was a substitute. Like if that was the case, I'd have just ate the head right off the rip. You know what I mean? Like if it was the exact same thing as a finger, and he doesn't look like he's in his like we seen his first form. He doesn't look all the way there yet. He might be at 95%, but I don't think he's at 100. Okay, so anyway, we got the shrine sitting there. Okay, did he use reverse curse technique to heal his burnt out curse technique? Okatsu, I can't say it's impossible. After all, he just did it. He used reverse curse technique to heal his burnt out curse technique. Basically, he's got a perpetual motion machine working. Burning out a curse technique with a domain is completely different from taking physical damage. If a machine isn't broken but overheats, it won't function properly. So you have to wait for it to cool down. It sounds like they're playing like a MMO, and they use some special techniques. And they gotta wait for that cool down period, and they're fighting the boss. So you got to get that cool down is crucial in that point. Okay, so reverse curse. What's up? What's going on, Stoops? We got to get out of the trenches, man. I'm trying, man. Okay, so reverse curse technique can fix something, but it can't cool it down. That's what I thought, but maybe I was wrong. Or could it be Gojo may be pushing way beyond his limits? There you go. Yeah, Sukuna's a lot stronger than Gojo thought. He's a lot stronger than I thought too. Okay, you can go bigger than this, right? Gojo's calling him out. He said, "You can do bigger than this. This little spot, you can do better than that. Come on, you can do a lot better than that. Come on, bro. He was just annihilating you." Okay, the moment Sukuna tried to expand Malevolent Shrine's effect range to the maximum. Okay, no way. What is he thinking? Unlimited void. Okay, if you look at Gojo's face, you can tell this is going to be a hell of a technique because he's got. First off, he's using the hand symbols from Naruto. That's number one. That's for one. Second of all, his eyes is wide open. He's making a stupid grin, like, eh. And he goes unlimited void. So you know it's about to be super powerful. After what he just went through, with his crazy past and all that he's been through. You know what I mean? So you know he's gonna step it up. Gojo, open his domain again. He's doing the same thing. No, he's smarter than that. And he knows that won't work if he tried it before. So maybe he didn't try that full strength for something's different. Something's different. I see. Did he reverse the barrier's internal and external conditions? It's not breaking right away this time. In other words, this barrier, it's strong against external attacks. But how can he change conditions so easily? I'm telling y'all this right now. And I said this a while back. They need to simplify these these powers. All this is going on right now, It's like they're making up stuff as they go, making up stuff as they're going along. That's what that basically is. Oh, this can't be done. This can't be done. Oh, he just did it. He just did it. How does it work? It works like this in some weird, whacked out way. And you're like, okay, I just got to go with it because I have no. To be honest, a lot of this stuff they're saying is like, you ever watch a movie and it's like a sci-fi movie or something like that, and they start talking to science stuff, and when you really analyze it, it makes no sense. But they're saying it in the movie, thinking that people won't know or won't get it, or you know what I mean. And as long as it sounds good, just on first glance, they do it. That's what this is basically. Like they do that on what you call them on Flash. On the Flash, they be saying a bunch of stuff that makes no sense. Cisco, half the things he say makes no sense. If you really think about it, you'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't work. But as long for the average person, they're not really paying attention. They're just like, cool. Okay, yeah, this mangaka is terrible at explaining things. You know what I'm saying? I've been confused a lot of times in this anime. Confused. I'm like, okay, I don't understand it. And it ain't just me being dumb. Like you said, explaining stuff, that's one thing. Simplifying it so that way people can keep up, that's another thing. And I think he's just making some stuff up as he go along. Okay, how about a do-over? He said, let's try this again, baby. He said, you got that first one off. Let's see if you do it again. So he's going at Sukuna. Sukuna's playing pity pat with him. See, the hands is flying like this, all out of nowhere. He's grabbing his leg. He's throwing his leg up. They trying all different kind of positions. He done tried 20 positions on Gojo just now. Gojo's like, yo, slow it down. You're moving too fast. Okay, seriously, Sukuna Sukuna can amplify with a domain open. They just throwing away. They're just throwing out a bunch of stuff now. Is he used to this? His outputs ramping up during amplification. Gojo's like, whoa, I thought you was a sucker, but you're not. Sukuna's not a sucker. He's even stronger than Gojo thought. I feel like it makes sense in his head, but it doesn't translate well to paper. He might be leaving stuff out. You know what I mean? That's actually Halloween King got a good point. Sometimes people could think of something in their heads, and when they try to explain it, they don't explain it well, or you know what I mean, stuff like that. That can happen. I'll give you that. Okay, hold up. Why ain't you up at Anime Expo right this instant? Because I got work. Okay, mean too good for Anime Expo. Stop it, man. Plus, that place is too crowded. Hold on, is it here? If it's at the convention center, I'm right down the street from it. Anime Expo. Okay, let's see. LA. Bruh, I ain't going to LA. So that ain't happening. I would like to go to LA, but I have no money. Nah, you got to bike to Cali. Bro, ain't nobody biking. I'm not even biking outside the city, man. Stop playing with me. Actually, I have biked outside the city a couple times. Actually, quite often. But just outside the city. Okay, anyway, let's see. Where is it at? Okay, you can't use innate techniques which are engraved in flesh. They they just throwing out so much stuff. It's like, okay, I have no clue what's going on. Okay, but curse techniques that have already been amplified, they have already been applied to the domain are another story. It looks like Sukuna is on the defense now. Okay. Yeah, yup, there you go. What you call this basically is the scene. It's the same scene from if you've seen Creed 3, the dude beating up my man Apollo. He's beating up Donnie. So anyway, the dude throws like a right hook. Boom. When he does that, he gets out the way and he looks. He sees that side open. He sees his side. He's like, "Oh, I'm going for a liver shot." He's seen that. Boom. And then it happened again. He said, "Boom." I like the way they did that. They should have did that throughout the entire movie. Like show little scenes where he sees certain things and you're like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Or he says in his mind, man, dude did the same thing twice. Let me wait for this third one. You know what I mean? Give us some insight. And then when they slowed it down, that was cool. And when you seen where he was looking, you got it. You knew what was going on. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's opening up. I see this open. I'm going for it when he least expects it. But yeah, that's exactly what just happened. What you call him? Sukuna threw that left hook, and then my man Gojo, he said, boom. Seen that side open, went for the liver shot. Boom. Sukuna, I mean, it wrecked Sukuna. It wrecked him. But guess what happened after that? That was crazy. Sukuna appeared behind Gojo. As soon as he punched him, boom! Sukuna said, ah! As soon as he did this, as soon as it looked like he had the doo-doo, he appeared behind Gojo. I mean, quick. Huh? Sukuna's can't miss attack is turned off inside my domain. Okay. So what just happened? How'd he appear behind him? Unlimited void affects everything but Gojo himself. And touching him and anything touching him. Unlimited void. Oh! And anything touching him. He can use that his technique as long as he's making contact with Gojo. Now, Gojo got to get up off him quick. But you know what would be funny? Oh, no, Sukuna's holding him. He's holding his knee. He's like, got your knee, baby. He said, what's up, baby? He's holding him by his knee. Now, if I was Gojo, I'm trying to move as quick as possible. But, you know, it would be funny if Gojo started moving and Sukuna moved with him backwards and stayed on him the whole time, just quick, just that fast. Okay, why do you think the mangaka made Gojo this OP? He didn't. He made Sukuna that OP. Okay, I don't know. I think he might have just wanted somebody cool. He wanted somebody cool. You know what I mean? Something awesome, I guess. And then he had to get rid of it in order to get Sukuna in the picture. I have already experienced it. In order to destroy Gojo's domain from the outside, Sukuna focused his effective range compared to Shibuya, thereby boosting power. The binding vow for negating malevolent shrines can't miss command inside Gojo's domain further increases power outside the domain. And Sukuna survived unlimited void by touching Gojo. Once again, he survived it. They say he survived unlimited void by touching Gojo. Okay, with him saying that, dab for the bootleg Kakashi. So Gojo's a bootleg Kakashi. I mean, they do look similar. Okay, dab for the chat. Okay, we just dab for the chat. Okay, because y'all made me do it. But they said that he survived it. He survived infinite void. I mean, unlimited void. Them saying that is telling me okay, them telling me that makes it seem like he wouldn't have survived if he didn't do what he did. Meaning Gojo is a serious threat to Sukuna. That's what it appears. Okay, Satoru, Gojo's domain crumbled. Need another duo. Sukuna started laughing. He said, need another duo. Sucker. and then blew him away. Boom, boom. He just went flying. He didn't. You don't even see him get hit with anything. Okay, what? Sukuna must have changed domain conditions too. Okay, hey, I'm up next if he gets deleted. So if Gojo gets deleted, this guy's like, yo, I'm up next. Like, you're not going to get deleted. Okay, don't interfere. Oh, no, that's my man's. I thought it was the one with the ponytails that said it. No, the one with the ponytails said don't interfere. My man with the what you call him, the jackpot, whatever his name is. The dude who does the gambling technique, the super trained gamble or whatever. That dude, I think he said it. Okay, so anyway, Gojo's getting chopped up again. Shallow cuts. He said he did a move called cold cuts, and it's going to turn my man Gojo into some lunch meat. Wait. I mean, it looks like he's in a blender. That's what it looks like. This man is in a blender. Looks like he's in a freaking blender, man. Let me check out the comments real quick. Okay, I mean, I'm okay with OP characters, but if they never struggle or find a challenge, it undermines all the other characters' fights and training. It's like One Punch Man, but I think it's okay for that. Yeah, because it's a gag series. Because okay, it's okay for that series because it's a gag mouth. Right, I understand it, but that's not always the case. You got Fist of the North Star. He was a freaking monster. It was a freaking monster, and that series was good. Even though you knew he was going to demolish some. But in his case, he would let them do a few things first before he go ahead and just annihilate them. Only if they were fodder did he just get rid of them immediately. All right, let me see. Let's go. What's going on? Okay, at this point, it feels like Gojo pulled the Vegeta. He should have deleted Sukuna when he was weak instead of giving him time to power. I said that the very first time. I would have went right at Sukuna and what's the dude name? Ghetto. What's his name? Damn, what's the dude name? Kenjaku. I went right at Kenjaku, Gojo. I mean, Sukuna and his little helper. I went right at him, right out the box. Boom, right off. Let's go. Let's get it. I'd have got right on him. Bro is fighting for his life out there. Right. He's thinking, I want to see him at full power. Yeah, exactly. Pulling a Vegeta. I want to see him at full power. I've never fought somebody this powerful. I got, you know what I mean? That's what I got to challenge myself. With the world on the line, challenge yourself. Like if it was somebody that was good, and I said this before, if it was somebody that was good that you were fighting against that was super strong, cool. Challenge yourself. But somebody who's evil, who's going to destroy the planet or whatever he got going on, or enslave everybody or whatever he got going on, something crazy, just delete them. Don't fight fair. Oh, we got to fight with honor. Bro, you can have some honor, but fair? No, you can take some cheap shots, man. Against evil, yeah, take them cheap shots. Okay, Mean be skipping whole paragraph. Mean don't skip nothing. Stop it. Yeah, I read everything. Okay, it's 4th of July tomorrow. Are you blasting off any fireworks? No. I'm an emperor, so he's just taking his time to give my paragraph proper attention. I read it. Already read your little Oh, I heard there was a car chase by Little Tokyo. Oh, and in LA? Because I don't think there's a Little Tokyo in LA. I don't know where another Little Tokyo would be. That's the only one I knew of. And Black Doom is right. I was taking the time to give his paragraph the proper attention. Okay, what's going on, Vision? Okay, just got home from work. Off tomorrow. Okay, good. All right. Anyway, let me get back to it and finish this. So Gojo, I mean, he can chop his eyeball all jacked up, everything. I learned it as a kid, but stopped using it after mastering a domain. Not bad, huh? He said, I learned it as a kid, but stopped using it after mastering a domain. Okay, so why would you stop using it? Why don't you master everything? Okay, that's fallen blossom emotion. That's fallen blossom emotion. What the heck is he talking about? Okay, what's that? No idea. Don't know. Beats me. How come only Atsuya knows this stuff? Right. Okay, it's an anti-domain technique known only to the big three families. Then why do you know it? He said, how do you know it? He said, you ain't part of the big three. It's a cursed energy control program automatically repelling anyone who touches it. There isn't much point against a complicated curse technique effect like Unlimited Void, but it's quite useful against a simple curse technique like Sukuna Slashes. And unlike Simple Domain, it doesn't get stripped away, but it can't withstand domain output without some injury, which should be enough. Gojo can heal while burning out. He just needs time. Really? Here you go. Domain expansion. We got another one. Yo, you can see his actual iris is all cut up. Man, this dude's getting busted. Again? No. This time, he's gonna do something different this time. Got to. If you did you did the same thing twice, right? Well, you did it once, it didn't work. The second time you changed something a little bit. Sukuna was prepared for that. Third time, you definitely got to change something. Okay, but isn't this a bad move? Broadening the barrier's range will reduce its quality. Okay, it's going to be huge. Is he trying to use a barrier to swallow Sukuna's entire effective range? Again, how is he changing conditions? Because he against it, that's how. Okay, what's the point of being invincible from the outside if he loses inside? That makes sense. If you're invincible from the outside, but you could lose from the inside, is if you're inside, you know what I'm saying, it's not doing anything. Okay, didn't it work? Let's see. Wait, the barrier. Okay, is super tiny. His barrier is super tiny. So what just happened? Did they shrink? The heck is going on? All right, now I'm confused and I don't know what's going on. Before I was confused and then I would find out what happened. This time I'm confused and didn't find out what happened. It's Jujutsu Kaisen. That's what happened. Jujutsu Kaisen. That's, you know what I mean? They got a bunch of crazy stuff going on that you can't keep. My thing is, when you make powers, streamline them. It does these two things. Within these two things, it can do this, this, and this. You know what I mean? And that way it's easy to keep track of things. You know what I mean? It should be easy to keep track of stuff. I don't know about super easy, but it should be easy enough for the average person to keep track of. You know what I mean? It's like they just throwing stuff out like random. Just random. You know, and then in order for me to keep up, I just gotta watch the effect. Okay, that's what happened. All right, cool. I still don't know exactly how, but at least I know what happened. You know, and so it is what it is. Okay, maybe the smaller barrier is stronger. Who knows? What you mean by maybe? They already said it. The bigger the range, the weaker, and the smaller, the stronger. So that tiny barrier must be super freaking powerful. Okay, okay, he's going to go Super Saiyan next. I doubt that. I highly doubt that. Due to copyright. But anyway, go ahead. Now I'm playing. I don't know. He might do it. I don't know what their copyright is in Japan. But anyway, go ahead, leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe. Because I can't eat. I'm broken. You got the power to change that. Peace.